Hi guys, welcome to another video. Welcome to our channel. My name is Gloria Abe. I'm the creative director of Glovana Fashion Academy. So on today's video, I want to talk about skirt block. What is skirt block? Skirt block is block in making your skirt pattern. So I want to draft a skirt block, and with that skirt block, we can use our skirt block for a lot of skirts, our different types of skirt patterns. So we can use this skirt block for a straight pencil skirt. We can use it for a peg skirt. A peg skirt is also called a pencil skirt. We can use it for a six-piece skirt. We can use it for an A-line skirt and all that. So we need a skirt block for which to be able to achieve different variations of skirts. So without the skirt block, you can still achieve different variations. But I like the way I do my own work and my patterns. I will teach you skirt block. Then from there, I will teach you how to achieve it even without the skirt block. So join me as we proceed in this class. So now the topic of today is skirt block. So like I said, I'm a pattern drafter. I draft only patterns. I don't do freehand. Freehand is easy, but I do my patterns. I prefer doing pattern drafting. So this is a pattern drafting class for fashion designers. So I don't do freehand. I don't do shortcuts. I do step by step on how to achieve our aim, which is our goal on measurements taking. I have different videos in my previous video for measurement taking. I have for top measurement for top and measurement for skirt and measurement for your trouser block. So do well and go and watch the other videos on how I achieve and take my measurements for making a skirt block. So now, measurements that we need for a skirt, the measurement needed, measurement needed. Number one is our waist measurement. Number two is our hip measurement. Number three is our waist to hip, or number four is our knee. Our round knee measurement. And five is our waist to knee. Then six is our nipple to nipple. So nipple to nipple. Why do we need our nipple to nipple measurements? Because we are working on skirts. For us to get our dart line. So nipple to nipple is for dart line. We need our nipple to nipple measurement for us to be able to achieve our dart line. So these are the measurements needed for making a block our skirt block. Remember, I said skirt block. I didn't say peg skirt. This is for just skirt block. So these are all our measurements needed for our skirt block. So don't forget to watch the measurement taking video for skirt making. We have our A. What is A? Is our waist line. So here is my A. Here is my A. Here is my A. So now I said A is what? My waistline. I said A is my waistline. So this is my A and my waistline. A to B. A to B is the length of my skirt, which is my waist to hip. So A to B is my waist to knee. A to B is my waist to knee. What is my waist to knee? I'll put my tape on my waist and take to my knee measurement. So A to B is my waist to knee. So what is my waist to knee? My waist to knee is my waist to my knee measurement. So here is my A. And there is my B. So here is my B. A to C is my waist to hip. A to C is waist to hip. A to C is my waist to hip. What is my waist to hip? My waist to my hip measurement. The fullness of my hip is my waist to hip. So A to C is my waist to hip. My waist to hip is 9. So I'm using my measurement. My waist to hip is 9. So here is my waist to hip. I'll measure waist to hip. I have 9 inch. So here is my 9 inch. A to C is my waist to hip. A to C is my waist to hip. So this is my C. That is my C. So A to E is my hip measurement. Divide it by 4. On this pattern, I'm working with front and my back pattern. I have front and I have my back pattern. So half of my back pattern and half of my front pattern. I'm working with half of my total pattern. Then I have half of my front and half of my back measurement. So now because of this, I'm drafting my block. I'm going to use the fuller part of my body, my lower part, which is my hip. The fuller part of my body, which is my hip, to draft my patterns. So I'm using the fuller part of my body, which is my hip, to draft my patterns. So now the fuller part of my lower measurement is my hip. So I'm using my hip to get my block, skirt block pattern. So now the fuller part of my body is my hip, and my hip measurement is 44. So I'm using 44 divided by 4 on both sides. 44 divided by 4 on both sides. 44 divided by 4 on both sides. So now I said A to E is my hip divided by 4. A to E, my hip divided by 4. So what is my hip divided by 4? My measurement, hip measurement is 44. 44 divided by 4. 44 divided by 4, we have 11. 44 divided by 4, we have 11. So I'm going to measure 11 this way. I'm going to measure 11 this way and 11 the other way. So this is my 11. That is my 11. I'm going to measure A to F is same as hip divided by 4. A to F is hip divided by 4. So here is my A. I'm going to F is hip divided by 4. So this is my 11. Then I will connect A to C and I'll connect A to F. So this is my so here is my A to F. There is my A to F. So A to F is hip. A to F is hip divided by 4. Hip divided by 4 is my A to F. Then C to G is hip divided by 4. C to H C to G is same as C to H. C to G is same as C to H. So I said C to H is hip divided by 4. So here is my hip divided by 4. So here we do the same thing. B to I, B to I is hip J. B to J is hip divided by 4. So now we have I here and we have J here. We have I and we have J. We have I and we have J. So we are connecting E, G, I. So connect E, G, and I. Connect E, G, I. Connect E, G, I. Then connect F, H. and J. Connect FH. Are you following? So the next class, everything we want to work on, I finished working on creating the block. I'm going to go to my waist. I will first of all work on my waist part, then I will proceed from there. So now for my waist, for my waist measurements, for my waist, I'm going to take my round waist measurements. Then I'll say A to K, sorry, E to K. So now I've gotten the block, and here is my front, and here is my back. Here is my front pattern, and here is my back pattern. E to K is E to K is waist divided by 4 plus 0.75. E to K is waist divided by 4 plus 0.75. The 0.75 is for that. So 0.75 is for that. So you'll be asking, why did I add 0.75 to my waist measurements? I'll add the 0.75 there is for my that. Now, I'll measure my waist. My waist is 35. 35 divided by 35 divided by 4 is 8.75. So now, plus 0.5, 8.75 plus 0.75 is 9.5. So I'm going to measure 9.5. So here my E to K is 9.5. My E to K is 9.5. Don't forget I say E to K is waist divided by 4 plus 0.5. The 0.5 I added to my waist measurement is for my that. So now E to K is 9, my E to K is 9.5. So here is my K. There is my K. My F to F1. F to F1. F to F1 is 1 inch. F to F1 is 1 inch inwards. So this, the purpose of this 1 inch inwards is to eliminate this part here, to flatten